Keep my book from falling off my lap. All right.
I can't wait to get the book to Catherine Thomas and have her digitize it all.
Yeah.
I gotta contact her and send her some money so we can get the other Braille books we need. And I'm definitely going to be buying that one when she does it too.
All right, it's the top of the hour.
All right.
Just so you know.
Welcome to our next grade 3 Braille lesson 14, and we are on more terminal signs. But first, I'd like to remind everyone that we are on YouTube. Our channel name is grade space numeral 3 space Braille spelled out. So if you missed a lesson, you can always look us up on YouTube and tune in and hear the recordings. But also, if you're just wondering, where can I get more info, or I think I missed something, you can go to grade 3, the number 3, braille.com. I do not own that site, but it's a very good resource developed by a gentleman named Mike, and it has terminal, medial, numbers, it has everything. So that's another spot to look if you're kind of feeling like you need some practice. But I will let Nancy get us started with some quick review and then our next lesson.
All right. Thank you, Kristen. So let's just quickly review the terminal signs we already know. We know that dots 2, 4, the letter I for IRE at the end of a word. All the terminal signs mean at the end of a word. So like acquire, ACQI, because the QU sign is there, acquire. The letters DE, it's initial and terminal. So in other words, but we're learning it here as a DE sign at the end of a word. Like code, CO, and then dots 2, 4, 5, which is the letter J in grade 2. So that is DE sign, initial and terminal. The dots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the letter Q, terminally stands for LE. And it's terminal only. And this example, agile, AGILE, and it's just simply AGQ, an LE sign. Okay, WH sign Q, whale, WHALE. The next one is U for URE, and a word like allure, ALL sign U for allure. Okay, and remember that if you have URED or URER, they're written URED sign and URER sign, and not with the URE terminal sign there. Okay, the letter V for VE, as in drive, DRIV. It stands for VE. The letter W, which stands for WARD, awkward, AWKW, awkward, WARD. The letter Z, as in Zulu, stands for ES, terminal only. And that is like BORZ, BORZ, BORES, cars, CAR, oh, cares, I mean, CARES, the ES sign. And when writing words such as countries and tries, uses, trees, ladies, and the like, preference is given to the use of the ES terminal sign rather than the medial combination signs plus the letter S. So countries becomes C46TRIZ for the word countries. Okay, and the letters SE, that's 156, which means the WH, that's medial and terminal. It can be in the middle of a word or the end of a word. And here they have arise, ARI, SE sign, that's 156. OUS, that's 1256. The OU sign stands for OUS. So a word like arduous, AR sign, DU, then OU sign for the OUS. And dots 46Z, as in Zulu, stands for ANCES. And glances, dances, in other words, is D.46Z, which is DANCES. Dots 56Z stands for ENCES. In other words, fences. F.56Z is FENCES. And the terminal signs for WARD, OUS, and VE may be followed by the contraction for NESS, MENT, or by a single cell needed to complete a word. Like forwarded, you can write FOR sign, W for WARD, and the ED sign, forwarded. I forwarded this message. So, and remember that if you can write it with equal brevity in two ways, the terminal signs listed in this lesson are preferred. Okay, so now that we've done a review, let's take a look at more terminal signs. These are the remainder of the terminal signs used in grade 3. Our first one is dots 2, 3, 5, 6. The lower G stands for GE, terminal only. An example they give is page, the word page. So you have the letter P and then the lower G, because the A obviously is outlined there. You can outline that A. So page. And even a nicer saving space word, message, MESS sign, which is 46, remember? And then the A can be outlined here, and then the GE sign at the end. So ME46 lower G, message. The next one is TE, and this is terminal only. So that is dots 3, 5, 6, the lower J. In other words, it would be a T if you were able to put a dot 7 at the end, below that dot 3 there. So, but it's dots 3, 5, 6, the lower J stands for TE. And this examples they give here are 8, like I ate something, the letter A, and of course then the TE sign, ATE. Bite, BI, then the lower J, which is the TE sign. The next one we are going to learn tonight stands for two things. It is dots 3, 6, and terminal only. This stands for CE and CY. So in other words, you can have a word like face, FACE. So it'd be the F and the lower 3, 6, the F and the CE sign. Or you could have AGEN sign and then the CY sign for a word like agency. So it shows you both CE and a CY word there. For LL, a double L, you're going to use dots 4, 5, 6. And the way you can remember this is for LL is that it's the opposite of the L on the other side of the cell. L dots 1, 2, 3, dots 4, 5, 6 is the same pattern, it's just on the other side of the cell. So when a word it is medial and terminal, means it can go in the middle of a word or the end of a word. So you have a word like fall, just simply F, the LL sign, dots 4, 5, 6, or bell, BE dots 4, 5, 6, BELL. Okay. Dots. Yeah, okay. There was a Braille dot that tried to get away from me there. Dots 4, 6 medial and terminal, this stands for the letters SS, the double S, as in Sam. So examples we have, okay, regress, we'd have the RE sign, that's 246, GR, and then SS, because you can outline the short E, the vowel there, right there. All right, for dot 4 stands for AY, and that's medial and terminal. So that stands for AY. An example is, well, here you have delay. So you have the DE sign, which is the beginning syllable, and then you have the L, and then the AY sign, which is dot 4. And then you have RY, which is expressed by dot 5, terminal only. So in other words, a word like berry, B-E-R-R-Y, you'd have the B, the ER sign, and the RY sign, which is the dot 5 there. And a word like laundry. Who wants to tackle that one? Let's see if anyone can tackle that one. Laundry. How would you write that? Laundry. How would you write that in grade 3? Anyone want to tackle that?
All right. Ralph is first.
All right, Ralph.
All right, wouldn't that be L and then dot 4 for the AU, and then N, D, and dot 5?
Very good. Excellent. Good job. All right. Now, here's something that we have to keep in mind, and I don't know why they did this. They don't explain why they did this. But when a word ends in ORRY or URRY, the vowels O and U, respectively, are usually followed by the medial sign for RR and the letter Y. And the examples they give here are words like worry, WORRY. They have it written as WORR sign, which is, if you remember, is dots 2, 3, 6, and then the Y. And then hurry, they have HU, and then the RR sign, Y. But now this is an interesting, I don't know if anyone want to bring this up for discussion, because when a word ends in ARRY or ERRY, the AR and the ER signs are used respectively, followed by the sign for RY. So in other words, the word carry, CARRY, they have written as CAR sign, then the RY sign, which is dot 5. Or cherry, CHERRY, they have written as CH sign, ER sign, RY sign, which is again the dot 5. So I'm not sure why they do that, but we have some more to go here. So next one is IAN or ION, and it's simply dot 6, and it's terminal only. So example, a word like fashion, FASHION, you'd simply write FSHION sign, which is dot 6. So, all right, who wants to tackle musician? MUSICIAN, musician. No one's brave enough, huh?
All right. Miss Hannah.
Hannah, all right. Musician.
Uh-oh. Hopefully I can get this one right. I'm just going to guess it'll be MUSIC.6.
You're almost right. You can outline the short I of musician. So it would actually be MUSC and then the dot 6.
Okay.
So you can actually take out that I there. You can outline that's a short vowel in another, in in the second syllable, so you can outline that. But if you would want a word to, if that didn't make sense to you because it just looks like musk with a with a dot after it, so if that would confuse you, you might want to go ahead and include that I there. But technically, you can outline it. Now they have a rule here: if a word ends in SSIONS, the grade 2 sign for SION is preferred since the same amount of space is used. So an example, like they have the word passion, just the singular form of it. So you have a P, a .46 for the SS, and a .6 for the ION. But if you were to write passions, PASSIONS, you would write PS.46NS, which is SSION sign, and then an S after it. So let's look at the word. Who wants to try possessions? The word possessions. POSSESSIONS. Possessions.
Come on.
Anyone?
All right. Shirley.
Shirley. All right.
I may be sorry. I think it's going to be POS 46NS.
Okay, possessions. Well, okay, now why they have this short vowel not outlined, I don't know. But the way they actually have this written is PO46 for SS, E, S, and 46N for SION, and then S. That's how they actually have that written. I don't know why they have not outlined that possessions. Maybe it's because too many S's would be next to each other. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's an interesting one. All right, and Bob.
It may be because it's a stressed syllable, and sometimes they don't outline the stressed syllable. I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting. They talk about how you can, and then yeah. Okay. So our next one is LY, which is indicated by dots 4, 5. And this is terminal only. So an example, accordingly. So you'd have AC for according, because that's the short form word that we learned in grade 2, and just put the LY on the end of it, AC.45 accordingly. All right. Now, how about a word like rapidly? How would you write that?
All right. Ralph.
Ralph.
Wouldn't that be RP D.45?
Correct. Correct. Yes, sir. All right. Excellent. Now, this is going to be a little tricky. How would you write the word? Well, it's a little tricky for one thing. Let's see who remembers what we do here.
Let's try something. Let's try something, Nancy. Who has a birthday coming up in the month of May? Anyone? You're going to have to answer this next question.
Okay, that'll work.
Anyone have a birthday in May or possibly June? No, nobody's telling us.
Nah, they're too, yeah, right?
They're scared. No.
July?
Mm.
May, June, July.
All right.
Somebody has to have a birthday.
Jeanette.
Jeanette.
You have a July birthday?
All right. So what am I supposed to answer?
Okay. The word you're supposed to, yeah, I hadn't had a chance to, okay. Carefully. carefully.
Oh my God. I should not have had a birthday in July. And while I'm thinking about this, I actually have another question.
Okay.
Are Braille files still getting sent out?
They can be, yes. I've just
Because I
been,
haven't seen any in like 4 weeks, and I know I've requested them, and I missed last week because I had a double commitment, and I am so lost today,
Oh,
and
I'm
I
so
okay,
just
we'll
can't
sorry.
write
send that out.
fast enough, and
Yeah,
I'm frustrated right
I'm
now.
so sorry.
we'll
I'm
send
Oh,
so
that
it's
sorry.
okay.
It's
It took me a long time to get there, but so I think it's the CAR. I know that LY sign is going to be dots 4-5.
yeah.
well, the word careful. Think about the word careful. CAREFUL. How would you write that just by itself without the LY?
CAR sign, and I don't remember the sign for that
And that
FUL, but
FUL, remember the
FUL?
FUL sign we don't use in grade 3. And there's a reason for that, but we just abbreviate FUL differently.
FL is
Yeah.
yeah. So if you don't,
so
yeah.
then it would be FL, no, F and then the LY sign.
Well, actually,
FL.
FL and then LY because it's, remember carefully is FULLY.
Oh,
So
okay.
you'd yeah. So actually the word is CAR sign EFLLY sign, which is dots 4-5. So
Now, would you outline that E, Nancy?
carefully, no, I wouldn't because to me it kind of helps define the word.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would be
And
carefully.
actually you can't. It's in the first syllable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Care.
So that
Yeah.
See there's so you can't. You can only outline A from there, and AR is already in the AR sign, so you wouldn't
So
take
you
that
wouldn't-
out. Yeah. Plus, it
wouldn't
would
help
look like CR, and you wouldn't want to have that creeful or something. So yeah.
No, also, if a silent E defines the pronunciation of a syllable, you'd want to keep that in because otherwise it would change the pronunciation of the syllable. You know,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Our next one is.
Anyone have a birthday in August?
Oh no, I have to teach the they don't know the sign yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Poor guys, she's putting you on the
Better
spot,
put-
isn't she? Oh wow.
I'll mute
Okay.
myself.
No, it's okay. The sign for TY and also ITY, this is terminal only, and that would be dots 5-6.
Oh.
So a word like beauty, BEA sign U, and then ITY would be the dots 5-6. So that's how you would do that. Now, the word clarity. Does anyone want to tackle that? All right. All right, fine. August birthday. Anyone have a birthday in August who wants to tackle that? Clarity. CLARITY.
Chanel.
Hello. So I think that would just be CLAR sign and then 5-6, right?
Correct.
All right.
Very good. Is your birthday in August or July?
August.
What day? Mine's in August too.
Oh, 10.
5.
Oh, that's my
All right.
sister's birthday.
Oh,
Ah.
All right. All right. Cool. Another Leo. Okay. So, and the words that they give here, there's a rule here in words ending in TTY, the sign for TT is used followed by the letter Y. So in words like nutty and pretty, things like that as well, it would be TT sign, which is, who remembers what the TT sign is in the medial sense? Am I being too mean?
Okay.
Who wants to?
All right. Let's see. Oh, everybody's answered already, so we'll just pick one. Hannah.
TT sign? Does anybody remember what that is?
I believe it. The sign for TT, I believe, is 236 of the dropped H. No, it isn't. It is the drop J. 356.
Yes, that's correct.
I'm in reverse, I guess.
Yeah, RR. Well, if you remember, if you were to put your 236, the fingers down for 236, and you were to put your left pinky down next to those other fingers, that would look, the drop H would look like an R then, because it would have one, the letters. And the same for TT. If you put your left pinky down, it would be the pattern of the letter T. That's why they chose those two particular ones to go that way. There is one more rule before we get to the exercises, and that is the signs GE and TE must not be used if they could be confused with the parentheses or the opening double quotation mark, respectively. The signs for CE, or the sign for CE and CY should not be used at the end of a line if there would be any doubt of its being read CE or CY or the hyphen.
Yeah.
Right. So we got to keep track of that and make sure that we. All right. So.
Bob, with a question.
Yes.
Did you mention the when you were reviewing the BLY sign 46Y? I don't.
46Y. Yeah.
Why
That's
not, the BLY? I don't recall you mentioning that.
Yeah, and it's not even in here. That's odd. They have it as LY, but that's interesting that they don't have. Yeah, but it is. I'll have to, because that's
a terminal sign. Yeah.
Yeah, and is it not listed here? That's bizarre. I'll have to go back through that. But BLY, yes, it's dots 46Y is the sign for BLY. So let's see if I can think of a example.
Nobly.
There you go. Yeah, nobly. NOBLE. You change to NOBLY. So you just write NO and then dots 46Y for nobly. Yeah. Good point. All right. So then
we have a question. Did you want to take that?
Yeah,
Nancy?
go ahead. Let's take that before we get to the exercises.
All right, Jeanette.
Two things. Would the word audibly fall under that rule? And you gave an example of nutty and something else for a previous rule.
Pretty. 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 And that's actually going to get changed later because of something else you guys haven't been taught yet, the word pretty, I mean. However, right now you are going to know it as PRE and then a TT sign, which is dots 356, the drop J and the Y. And you were asking about audibly. Well, why not? Let's see. So you'd have AU, because you don't put an AU, you don't put a vowel combination in the beginning of a word. So AUD and then BLY. I don't know why not.
Yeah.
Or AUDI if you're too confused about that audibly. But I think AUD BLY sign dots 46Y would work because there's enough of the word defined where I don't think the I needs to be left in there. But if you do, then yeah, I would.
Yeah, I took it out because it made sense to me.
Yeah, it makes sense to me too. The AUD and then dots 46Y. Yeah. All right.
All right. We have another another raised hand.
All right. Who's that?
All right, Cynthia.
Could you repeat that last rule? I didn't quite get it.
The signs for GE and TE. Uh-oh.
Kristen.
I wish she got kicked out, maybe. Okay, so the signs for GE and TE must not be used if they could be confused with the parenthesis or the opening double quotation mark. And the sign for CE and CY should never be used at the end of a line where there would be any doubt of its being read as the CE or CY or the hyphen, like you're hyphenating two words or a compound word. You wouldn't want to use that sign at the end of the line. Okay. All right, so now we want to write the following in grade 3. And I thought, now my spelling is not very good when it comes to double syllables because I thought the word opinion has 2 P's in it, but they only have it written as one. So I'm going to follow their spelling because it's probably more correct than mine would be. The word opinion. How would we write that in grade 3? Anyone?
All right. Mary.
I would write it OPIN sign and then .6 for the ION.
Yeah. All right. Very good. How about, now let's see what people do with this one. Speedily, SPEEDILY, speedily. Anyone?
All right. All right. Shirley.
Shirley.
There you go.
Oh, I might have made a mistake here.
Well, that's how we learn. Tell me what you got.
I think it's going to be SPE and then ED sign. I'm not sure if we can leave the I out or not, and then dots 4, 5.
Well, I think because the word is enough defined, I think we can, but there is an initial sign that you've left out here.
And the dots 1, 2, 6 for the SP.
Yes, very good. Yes, absolutely. They throw these tricks in here to see how much we remember from what we learned before. I'd love to do that in these words.
That's good, though. That's good.
It is. Yeah, it is good. The word story. How would we write story?
Stories or story?
Story, STORY, singular.
All right. Ralph.
That would be the ST sign O and dot 5.
Yeah, correct. All right. Good job. And how about, this is going to take us a little bit back. Unjustly. We've been unjustly treated here by this the gremlins who like to get and mess up with our technology. Who would like to tackle?
All right. Jeanette.
I think it is, wait a minute, the ING sign, J, ST sign, and then that's 4, 5.
Yeah, good job. Excellent. So she remembered the UN initial sign, and actually also the unjust, the short form word we have for that, and just put the ly on the end of it. Excellent. All right. Now
can you repeat that unjustly? How would you do that again? Do that.
ING sign for UN.
Yeah.
J, because unjust is INGJ. Then just put the ly, dot 4, 5 on the end of it.
Okay, because I thought she said the ST sign. Okay.
No,
I did. I did. I was incorrect. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But unjust, I missed that you had said that. I guess yeah, unjustly. We have a short form word for unjust, which is already INGJ. And then the ly sign would just go on the end of it. That's 4-5.
Yeah.
So, all right, this one's going to look funky when you actually write it in grade 3 the correct way. How about wayward?
All right. Ralph.
That would be WYW. Would it not?
Well, there is an AY. Remember the sign for AY that we could use that would
dot 4.
Yeah.
W.4W. Okay.
Yeah. That would be I think would be more correct because it would save this. It's the same amount of space. Doing the way you said.
Yeah, I forgot the AY.
No, that's fine.
Which
yeah.
confuses me with the other AE and AIs, but I'll get there. It's all good.
Well, it's because AY, it can be used in different places, and then AE and AI, those are all in the middle of words. And AY, the only reason we're able to use this is because WARD in this case is a suffix like wayward, so we can put the AY sign there. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You bet. All right. Let's see here. Persecute. Am I persecuting?
Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Jeanette has a question.
Okay, Jeanette.
For W.
Excuse me?
Did you say W.4W for wayward?
Yes.
So the W stands for WARD?
Correct. At the end of a word, a terminal sign. That's one of the terminal signs we learned tonight is WARD.
Okay.
Right.
I missed writing that one down. My apologies.
No, you're fine. You're fine. We'll make sure that's what we're here for. We'll make sure everybody gets what they need as much as we can, and absolutely so.
And then Mary has a question.
Mary?
Oh, I was gonna answer the persecute thing.
Sorry. Okay. Oh, all right.
That's okay.
Yep. Go right ahead.
Okay. PER, and then I think we would put both S and E there. And then the C, and then outline the U, so don't put that, and put the TE, the 5-6. So PERSEC, and then 5-6. And the reason I didn't, the reason I kept the E there is because it looked like it would be because the SC would be together.
Mm-hmm. Actually, let me remind you of a couple things if I can.
Okay.
PER is right. Now, what is our sign for SE that can go either medial or terminal?
Oh, SE. Oh, gosh, I'm thinking of SP, but I can't think of what SE is.
Okay. Let me teach you guys a little rhyme that I read in one of the books. I don't remember if it's this one or another one,
good.
But it says, between SE and ES, when people are like, which one do you use for which one? When the letter S comes first, the sign is like an S reversed. So SE is the 156. It's like an S reversed. It's a WH. But we can use that in the middle of words or at the end of words.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
that's a good thing to know.
So we have that PER sign, SE sign. Now we got the SE sign, but now this last syllable, cute. The vowel U, is that long or short?
It's long.
Okay. Now remember, when we're talking about long vowels, usually they don't outline those.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Because they usually do not outline long vowels in other syllables other than the first, which you can outline a long A from the first syllable, but that's the only vowel that can be outlined in that syllable. So the persecute at the end of that U is long, so they wouldn't outline that.
Okay, so you keep the U in there.
And then the TE sign, which is terminal, which again is we just learned tonight. What is that? The 5
that
6
was that's 5-6.
no
Oh,
ty
no.
ty or ity is 5-6.
Oh,
So te
it's the 3-5-6.
correct. Yes,
Whoa,
absolutely.
that was a hard one.
That's why I chose it, because it had a few little things in there. So let's go through the word again.
It makes you, I mean, you don't feel like you remember anything you learned in previous weeks.
Tell me about it. I took this course. I remember that. So, okay. So let's do persecute again. So you have PER sign, SE sign, which is dots 156, CUTE sign, which is dots 356. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. Thank you very much. I
You're very
appreciate
welcome.
that.
You're very welcome.
Okay, you have a question?
All right. Who's up?
Chanel.
Chanel. Chanel?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah. There
Okay,
you go.
sorry. So TE and I'm sorry, TE and TT, those are both 3-5-6.
That's correct.
Okay.
It's just, it depends on where they show up in the word as to which one it is.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to keep track of all the lower signs and what
I know
they
it, right?
are. Yeah.
I know,
Okay,
right?
thanks. Yeah.
You betcha. Yeah.
All right. We have a
So,
couple more hands, and
you
I'm
have a
not sure if
okay.
these were.
You guys have, were you guys wanting to have questions, or do you?
Well, they
guys...
can't answer.
Yeah, right. Oh, right.
I have to.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's right. Your
So,
webinar, yeah.
Kathy.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, where'd Kathy go? There she is.
Okay. So, can you possibly do waywardly? W dot 4 W dots 4-5, or can you not use two
don't know
terminal
why
signs
not.
together?
It doesn't say anything about that. It doesn't say you can't.
Okay.
So I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
Wow,
that's a good,
cool.
That's a good
Yep,
question.
I think my opinion is just like the initial signs, you can chain terminal signs together.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see why not either. I just was curious to know. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, you bet.
All right.
And who's next?
Hannah.
Hannah. Oh,
Okay,
still
question
muted.
regarding.
Go ahead. There you go.
Am I unmuted now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Question regarding two words we talked about earlier. In page, is the A outlined?
Yes, because it's in the first syllable of the word. And you can outline an A, but only an A, whether it's long or short, no matter what it is, from the first syllable.
And my second question was regarding the word message. Do I outline the A and that in the second syllable?
Yes, it would be a short A. So that would be MESS sign and then GE sign. Yes.
Okay, sounds
Yep.
good. I will go write it down before it leaks out of my brain.
There you go. I know the feeling. All right.
Okay.
How about unsightly? Yeah, I know I'm picking on words that'll make you think for previous things, but let's see if people can. Unsightly.
All right. Jeanette.
Okay, let's see. So the UN sign, which would be the ING, and then S GHT dots 4-5.
Very
and I know I
good.
Oh, I didn't miss something.
No, you didn't, because
grade 3 makes me feel stupid. I never know.
I know. Yeah, I can understand what you're saying, but no, you're not, because you remembered something that I wanted to see if people would catch, and you got it, which was the only time you can outline another vowel besides A from the first syllable of a word is when it's an I in front of a GH sign. So the word sight can be written SGH sign T. And so zip, so you got that. Absolutely. That's the only time you can outline any vowel, another vowel besides an A from the first syllable, is if it's I followed by GH. So excellent. All right, good job. Now, let's see here. Excessive. EXCESSIVE.
All right. Shirley.
Shirley?
Go ahead, Shirley. Unmute. There you go.
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
You talked about from the first syllable, but unsightly, the I is in the second syllable, and you talked about how you can outline, you can only outline a letter from the first syllable when it's like the IGH or whatever.
No, what I meant to convey was that the I, you're right, unsightly in this sense, it is the second syllable, but it could still be outlined. I didn't mean to say that it was only outlined in the first syllable, but what I meant to say, it's the only time you can outline something other than an A, is what I was trying to point out. But
well, you confused me when you said something about the first syllable. And
I didn't even think of the UA. Well, UN, I always think is a prefix like on this and that. But yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Okay.
But yeah, in this case, it is the second syllable. But the IGH, the I can always be outlined no matter where it is. So if it's an IGH,
thank you.
Right. If it's an IGH, it can always be outlined. I didn't mean to. Sorry about that.
Okay, Ralph has his hand raised.
All right, Ralph.
Go ahead, Ralph.
Yeah, you were saying excessive.
Right.
Oh, yep.
Would be X. Then wouldn't it be CE? Then .46.
And not lower.
Well, I would also outline the CE after the I would also outline the E before the two S's. So I would actually write XCSS sign and then V. That's the way I would write it.
Oh, very good. Okay.
Yeah, because the excessive, it's a stressed syllable, but it's short. The vowel is short there.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's a good point though. Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
Jeanette.
Sorry. All right. So you're saying it would be XC, then .46.
Right. XS.
And then VE.
Well, the VE sign. What is the VE sign? We just
236, I think.
VE. Not no, 236 is RR. That's
man. I don't know.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. Just take a breath and give yourself a break. Okay, you're doing all right. It's VE. It's just the letter V by itself terminally.
Oh. All right. Okay.
So it'd be XC.46 V.
Okay.
Excessive.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. I'm looking for another word here. How about recite?
All right. Let's see. Ralph?
All right, we would use the RE sign, which is basically the OW.
Okay.
C. I don't think how to spell it.
RECITE, right?
Yeah. The RE sign.
That's okay.
C, and then the TE sign, which is the lower J.
Okay, now recite. That I there, is that a long or a short?
It's long.
Okay, it's long in a stressed syllable, which means we have to retain it.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
the RE sign, the OWCI lower J. That's how
Right.
I remember.
There you go. That's what we're looking for. Right.
Wow.
So, okay, I just thought of something. If you're looking at a syllable saying, well, can I outline the vowel or not? Especially if it's a stressed syllable. If it's long, that means you have to make the word longer by leaving it in. And if it's a short vowel, you get to make the word shorter by taking it out. I just now thought of that. So I don't know if that helps anybody, but that I wish
Okay,
I'd
we got 10
a
minutes.
few years
just
ago.
So you know.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm going to get over to some grade 3 words and have you guys tell me what word I'm looking for. All right. Oh, wow. I'm looking at one and I'm going, what is this? Okay. The dots 1, 2, 6. Dots 4, 5. And the letter L. And the lower G.
Oh my God. Well, Mary has her hand raised.
Go ahead.
And it was left from before, but she's going to have to try this.
Well, she can ask her question too if she has one.
See, Lucy's picking on me in this class too.
You betcha.
Uh-oh.
I think it's spoilage.
Yeah.
All
but
right.
it looks very weird.
It is, but yeah, because I was looking at that going, what is that? It's right before you. I was trying to think of every vowel combination, because that's what the sign is. Yeah, I got it just the same
Very
as you
odd.
did. It is odd. Very good though.
Wow.
All right. So did you have a question as well, or?
Oh, whoops! I just took away her permission.
Whoops.
I don't think so.
Okay. How about the DIS sign? CRPN, then 3, 6.
Oh, I know that one. Anybody?
Anybody
Oh,
want to tackle it?
Chanel.
Chanel.
Yeah, discrepancy.
Yay!
Yay.
All right. Excellent. Okay, let's look at this here. Okay. A, that's 3, 6. R, dot 4, that's 1, 5, 6.
Oh my goodness. 1, 5, 6. Let's see. A B B R. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
No one is tackling this one. A dots 3, 6, R dots 4, then
Mary.
1, 5, 6.
Is it appraise?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
very
right.
good.
Now here's one I'm trying to figure out because it has the vowel sign here, and I'm
Oops.
Oh boy. Okay, so it's H dot 4. Dots 1, 2, 6. Oh, I just got it. Dots 5, 6.
5, 6.
H dot 4. Dots 1, 2, 6. Dots 5, 6.
1, 2, 6. SB. Oh.
Anyone want to tackle that one?
Jeanette has her hand up, but I'm not sure if it was from another time.
Well, let's.
I knew the other one, but I don't know this one. So
Okay.
Do you have a? Oh, okay.
All right. So,
anyone want to check?
Hannah.
Hannah.
Go ahead, Hannah.
First, I'll have to repeat it back. Did you say H
Mm-hmm.
dot 4? 126 would be the GH sign, and 56.
Yes, ma'am. That's exactly what I
I'm
said.
going to take a guess. I think that would it be haughty?
Yeah.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
Woohoo,
God.
good girl.
Wow. I didn't
Good
get that
job.
one. Oh my.
Good
Wow.
job. All right. All right. So let's see here.
This is Bob.
Yeah.
I hate to throw a little fly in the ointment, and we're not coming in. Remember, I brought up the 4-6Y, and it's you don't have it mentioned in your book there. I'm thinking the authors may have dropped it, because what about words that end in SSY, like embassy? That could be very confusing.
Well, what
because
I would, yeah, let's see, embassy. I would probably put that. I would probably take the S's out. You just put the S's. You could take the A out probably, but
yeah,
have the
but
S's.
if you ended in 4-6Y, is it SSY or is it BLY? And obviously only one of them makes sense. But there's some confusion there, and I'm almost thinking that the Hadley authors decided that the BLY sign had to go because of the discrepancy. That's my. I don't think we're going to settle this question tonight.
No, but I think what I would probably do is just at that point I would probably just do the double S or use the SS instead of the double S sign.
Okay.
And put the Y there.
Yeah.
EMBSSY. That's how I would write that. Yeah.
Because it's still in the other books, isn't it? The BLY sign, yeah.
Yeah, it is, because I have that, and I don't know if it's on the website. That
would be a place to look to see what they said.
To see the grade3.com, but yeah, that's okay. So, what is there? Someone else? Another hand?
No.
Okay.
But we do have about 3 minutes. Nancy,
3 minutes.
So.
Okay. Well, I better give it back to. Oh, too bad. I got some good words in here. But next week we're gonna get a nice review. So it says lessons 1 through 14, lesson review. Before doing the following lesson, be sure that you take whatever time is necessary to review each lesson thoroughly. So next week's going to be a nice big thing. I don't know if what they're going to do with that. But Kristen,
she's not in the meeting.
Oh,
yeah, she left.
She made Nancy. She made Lucy the host just before she left.
Oh, so, I noticed that, but I didn't know why she. Okay, I didn't know if she got kicked out or she just wasn't.
No, I didn't kick her out. No. Sorry.
So yeah, don't forget to look for the YouTube page, the grade 3 Braille with the numeral grade 3 Braille on YouTube, and don't forget the website grade3braille.com. Of course, if you want the BRF files, don't forget to email Braille mailbox at gmail.com. And of course, I'm willing to help out with any explanations and signs and so forth as well. And my email is thesongmage@yahoo.com. So I think that covers all of the things that Kristen usually does at the end. Otherwise, yeah, it's been fun, guys. Thanks a lot. I've enjoyed teaching you guys. And if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us.
All right, I'm going to end the meeting. So good night, everyone.
Good night. Thank you.
Nice
You're welcome.
work.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Right.